Okay, so the first thing we want to do now is create the code for the minion waves. Let's open that game manager. All right. And the way it is in the original game, you basically have three types of units. You have the standard ones with low HP. You have a mini boss which has five times the HP, and then you have a unit that goes very fast. And the HP, I'm not sure how much HP it has, but I think it's comparable to the standard one. First we should create two more types of enemies before we continue, and that will not be difficult because um, um, wait, yeah, because it has the same mechanics as this one. So to do that, let's create an empty object. Let's see what graphics we want for this first. Masters, creature, fantasy. Let me see. Do I have something here? Idle run. What is this? Let me see that. In full screen. This one could be an option. Mushroom. What is this? I don't know. Okay, so for now, Goblin is an option, but let's see if we have something better. Uh, what is this? Yeah, I'm not sure what this is, to be honest. Um, the orc. Let's see this one. I prefer the goblin. We'll use the goblin here. Right, so let's call this goblin then. Um, and now we need to add the components. We need sprite renderer. Right, let's add. Actually, let's first split these images here. So let's start with idle. We want this to be filter mode point, so we can see each pixel. Multiple is correct. We can open it and divide it. And let's see, is it 32 times 33? No, it is a weird number. Seems to be a weird number here. So to fix that, let's see the size of this image properties. Maybe. I do not see its size for some reason. Hmm. Okay. Uh, this is the idle. I'm not sure. Okay. Let's try to make this slightly bigger. 36 maybe. 40. 42. 38. I'm not sure. Yeah, we have a problem here. We don't know how big this is, unfortunately. Yeah, so maybe we should find something else. Let's see this one. Because, but I'm not sure why doesn't it show uh, the size for some reason. All right, we'll use this one, I guess. I don't know what this is. How do I call this? I'll just call it blue bug because I don't know what it is. Call it blue bug for now. Bug. Alright. And maybe without space like this. So let's split this image first. And today we'll probably add some sounds as well. Let's see. 40. It is not 40. 32. Ah, my God. Oh, you can actually click here and see. Yeah, that seems to be, let me get a calculator. Um, so, 280 divided by, how many there are? So 7. Oh, so it's 40 times 40. Don't know why that didn't work. Okay, now it works. Alright, so that's the idle animation, and we also want the walk animation. So we do the same here with this one. No filter, and then we slice it 40 times 40. Now we have the animations. We just need to add the components we need. So let's compare it to the unit we already have. Yeah, I think we have to copy it. Actually, let's copy it. Let me delete those. First we unpack it, so it's no longer a prefab. Call it blue bug. Let me see where it is. Let's zoom in on that. And add one frame here so we can see it. It is small right now. Oh, so we want to increase the size a little bit. 3.5. 3. All right. Maybe a little bigger. Yep. Right. All right. So let's see. Rigid body. Everything seems to be in order here. We just need to create animations now for this. So let's create a controller for this. Animation animator controller. Call it blue bug, the same. And let's replace that demon controller with this one. And create the animations. Yep, let's start with the idle one. Blue bug, idle. Okay. We just drag and drop this here. Let's see how that looks in the scene here. Yeah, it is quite fast. So let's try it then. Yep. Maybe even slower. Yeah, that looks better. Right, and now the run animation, but let's make sure that it is called the run indeed. Let's compare it to the other one. Yes, it is called run. All right. Blue, black, run. And the same, we just drag and drop the frames. Let's see how that looks. It's a bit fast. Still fast. Yeah, something like this. Right, and we want to create the conditions in the controller exactly the same as this one. Let's create a parameter here. Bool is running, and create the the transitions, but we don't want the idle to be the default. We want this run here to be the default, so we make this default. And we want transition from one to another, to the other. So from idle to run, we want to say it is the condition is it is running, and from run to idle it is not running, so it's running is false. Right. And now we have to resize those colliders. You see these colliders do not look they're the incorrect size. And also where's that collider? Yeah, here it is. Yeah, we have to resize it. Let me see how do we do that. Let me compare it with the other one. Okay, so we have two colliders here. One covers the whole enemy and one is for the feet, okay? Okay, let's try to resize it a little bit. Something like this. Something like this. And now the feet. But let me see how this one is. So you make it exactly the same. All right. I understand now. So this needs to cover the feet as well. And then this feet collider here. All right. Let's place it correctly. Something like this. And now I guess we want this to have 5 times the HP of the normal one. So this is basically a mini boss. But before that, we need to know a couple of things. First is we do split this 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 sprite depending in which direction it goes. But wait, what is this variable here? Sprite direction. Oh, I guess it is. Yeah, we do this because some sprites by default are looking towards right and some are looking towards left. So we don't know. So we created this to work for any orientation. So I guess we can test and see how that looks first. But I have a problem here because we cannot do this anymore here. This here, we'll have to give the HP from the game manager script. But yeah, we'll have to do it from the game manager. Okay, and I guess now we can create another the last enemy we need. So one that runs very fast. So let's save this as a prefab for now. All right, and duplicate it, or we don't even need to duplicate. We can just take this one and unpack it. And now we have to find some sprites for the last enemy, the fast one. Um, let's see. I guess we can use this here. We have a bunch of options, as you can see. We have bunny, chameleon, chicken, duck, but mushroom, a lot of stuff, but not all of them move. Let's see. We can take the rhino maybe, or the chicken. Let's see the chicken first. Yeah, I think we'll use the chicken because it looks very funny. So we need to do the exact same thing that we did. First, let's split those images. So point, no filter mode, apply. Seems to be 34 times 34. But it is not. It is 34 only on the Y. The X is not 34. So we have to calculate how big is that. So you see this is the size here in the corner. So we need to divide this 416. We have to divide with how many sprites are inside. How many chickens? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13. So it's 32. It is 32 times 34. You see. And now we have that. We can do the same for the run animation. 32 times 34 slash that. Rename this to chicken. And again, we have to create those animations. So animator controller, chicken. And please quack Lemon if you have questions or anything you want to say. Yeah, now we have to add that controller here in the animator. Like this. Create the animation. So animation. Create chicken item first. Where is that chicken? And let's see, I think it is 20 frames, but I would like first to give this one sprite so we can see it in the scene. Yep, like this. Okay, and also we have an issue, it is too big, so we have to resize that a little. Maybe 2.2, something a bit bigger. Yeah, something like that. Let's see the animation. Yeah, that looks okay. And now we can create the other one. Chicken run. We'll just drag and drop this as well. Same speed, so 20 frames. Yep, that looks nice. And we have to do the same thing here in the animator. We want to create some transitions because right now the enemies are running continuously, but you might add the stun mechanic so the enemies can be stunned, and then we want to transition to that idle animation. So let's create the transitions here. Again, the same thing. So and this property here has time exit has exit time. This is used usually in 3D when you want to combine animation when they transition. So there is some time where the animations are combined before they transition, so it looks smooth the transition. Okay, so this running is true here, and the other one false. And also let's make the run animation the default state. So we have everything we need. Now we just have to resize this colliders a little bit, and then we can start coding the logic for spawning these enemies. But it is very hard to see here the collider for some reason. Let me drag it down a little bit. Yep. I literally cannot see the collider. Okay, never mind. I got it. Okay. something like this, I guess. And then the fit collider. Yep, that looks good to me. Alright, so now we have this one. Let's save it in our prefab enemies folder. And we can now delete all of these from the scene. And it's time to create the logic for spawning these enemies. But before that, I would like to first open the original game a little bit. 1 second, give me 1 second. I want to see the starting HP so we can duplicate that. And I want to see um, what's the difference in HP when the HP changes. Let me see. 1 second. Sorry, I need to know that before we continue. Mm. Okay, it seems to be not a percentage, but yeah, yeah, yeah. 1 second. Yeah, it seems to be a certain value, not a percentage. Okay, let me see. What is it? What is it? A lemon. I'm pretty sure you cooked, not Caesar. I'm pretty sure you cooked. All right. So we need a base HP in game manager here. So the starting HP of the enemies here. We need to have that. So we'll say public int enemy or yes enemy base HP. So this is the starting value, and we'll say it is by default like 110 like this. And now every couple of seconds we want to increase this base HP, right? So for that we need to count. So let's say here wave management, and actually let's put that HP. Wait, I clicked on something. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing. So we want to put it here so it's organized. And then we want to count, so from time to time we increase this HP. But we also want the current, so this is the base HP, so the starting value, but we want to have the current HP, so enemy HP here. Yeah, enemy HP, we'll say it's the same as this one. And now we have to count. So this one doesn't need to be public, and maybe not even those. We'll see about that later. So we need the float, enemy HP, HP, or enemy HP counter, and enemy HP limit, counter limit. And we also want to have a bool here that will let us know if we can count, because if we enter a boss fight, then we don't want to increase the HP anymore. We want to stop this from counting and increasing the HP. So let's say bool can increase HP. And by default this will be true here. So that's one thing we need. Another thing we need is a counter that will go from from like 1 minute to 0. And when this counter ends, we start the boss fight. So that's another thing that we need. But before that, let's make sure that this works. Uh, and now we also need some counters. We need some counters for spawning the enemies, right? Because we want the normal enemies to spawn constantly, but the mini bosses and the one that goes fast, we want to have another counter for that. So that goes that enemy is rarer, is more rare. So let's do that right now. Need a float normal enemy counter. And also let's say here, actually we can use this bull here for both increasing the HP and controlling the wave. So we want a normal enemy counter limit, and then the same we'll do the same for the other types of enemies. So float mini boss counter boss counter limit, and the first one. Actually, let's use the names that we use for the enemies so we know exactly what this one is. So don't get confused by the different names. The mini boss is blue bug. And then the chicken. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much all we need. Now, what we'll do is we'll create a function so that we don't write the whole code here in the update. So let's create that function here. We'll say void spawn enemies and we only want to do this while we can increase HP. So we'll check if it is true, right? So if we can increase HP, then we count all of this here, right? The enemy HP plus equal time delta time. Yeah, all of this we increase all of this. So demon counter, but also we want this to start from 0. Blue bug counter. So we added what is delta time. This is the difference in time between the frames. So basically we count time here in these variables. So also in the chicken, and now we need to make sure that this starts from 0. So in here in the start function we want to say all of these are 0. So what I will do is take all of this, copy, paste them, and then we can say here just equal 0 like this, and we can now copy this and just copy paste so we don't waste much time. So this needs to start from 0. And then we have to create the condition where these reach the limit. So we have to make an if for every for each one. So for the HP counter, we say it is bigger than the limit, and then we reset the counter. So the counter becomes 0, and we increase the HP. So enemy HP plus equal, and we want that base HP here, the base HP, so the starting value. Yep, and now we just copy this if for the other ones. So now let the demon here, demon counter limit. We want to reset the counter, and then we want to spawn a demon here at the starting position. But I'm looking at this, and we do not have a starting position, so we have to determine what that is. Yes, here you see. So let's create an empty object, place it here. Right. Yep, something like this. So let's create a vector tree here. Public vector tree. Spawn enemy position. And we can now just copy paste that value in our game manager script. So let's go to our game manager. Actually, first let's copy that position. Copy. And then but why doesn't it appear here? So I saved this and it's not visible. Oh, here it is. Right, paste. Can delete that object. So we want to spawn here when it reaches the limit. So we'll say instantiate. But wait, another issue. We do not have these enemies. So let's create that public game object uh, enemies prefabs like this. So we want to spawn the first one. So enemies prefabs 0 spawn enemy position quaternion identity like this. And now we have to copy this and do it for the other ones. So let's do it for the blue bug first. So here we put one, and here we put two. And that's it actually. Now we just have to add those um, add those prefabs here. But it seems that I made a mistake here. You see. Let me see 1 second. Yes, I made a mistake. You see. It seems that I did not save one of our enemies here. Yeah, but that's not an issue. We can fix that real fast. Right. Sorry about that. We have to remake it. The chicken. I did not save it correctly. That's not that big of an issue. You just need a couple of things. So one frame of this. Lowest like 2.5. Right, like this, and we have to replace just the animator. So with yeah. Okay. and resize those colliders a little bit. It's hard to click, it's not visible. It is not very visible. Okay. Right. So first the big collider for everything, and then the feed collider. Sorry about that. Alright. Now let's save it correctly. Okay. And now we can add those here in our game manager. So here, where it says enemies prefabs, you add them in the correct order. So first the demon, the blue bug, and the chicken. And when we spawn these here, we want to give this uh, the right HP value. So in our enemy script here, we want we want yes, a function for updating the HP. So let's do that first here. Void public void update UI. Let's say UI, maybe you want to add something different in the future. So I'll just copy this here, and instead of saying this here, we'll just use the function. All right. Also, let's do that here as well. Actually, we don't need this. So we don't need this, this, or even the max HP. We don't even need that. Just need HP. And now when we spawn it in our game manager here, we just say, actually, let's get the script. So the enemy script here. So we say enemy script. So we create a variable of the type enemy. And when we spawn it, we get the component of that enemy, the enemy script, like this. And we have to do it for each one. So after we get this, we want two things. We want to say that the HP is equal to enemy HP. Yes, enemy HP. And also we want to update the UI. So enemy script update UI, like this. And now we have to do it for every single enemy. So let's do that. I copy pasted because it's much faster. So now they get the HP, but you see we have a problem here, and the problem is this blue bug here should be 5 times the HP, right? So we just say multiply by 5 here, and this one maybe times actually we cannot multiply because with decimals, because this is a integer, so a whole number. So we leave it like this for now. Now we have to balance the game. So we have to decide how often do we spawn these, what speed the chicken has, So the chicken, we have to increase its movement speed by quite a lot. So we say 4. Right. And now let's decide how often we want these to spawn. Um, yeah. What are those counters? I cannot see them. I do not see those counters here, and I believe it is because we said here that these are private. Okay, so we need to make some of them public. So these need to be public, so we can see them in the inspector. Okay, public like this, and we have to now experiment and see which value is the best here for spawning this. So let's see. This is for increasing the HP here. This one, HP counter limit. And from what I can see from the game, it's around 10 seconds or something like that. So let's see, the demon counter. We want this to spawn very fast. We'll try one for now. The bug will say like, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds as well. I don't know. And the chicken, let's say every 5 seconds. Uh, and we don't need to do anything here because this is in the script, I believe. But we can actually remove this from here. This oh, never mind. Let's just leave it like that. So now, if we press play, we should see these enemies spawning. Let's see if that works first. Yeah, we forgot one very important thing. We made the code, but we don't use it. We need to we need to put this in the update function here. And I will stay half an hour and then we'll stop. I just want to maybe add some sounds and we'll stop. Okay, let's see. Actually, it was a very good idea to put this chest here in the middle. It looks much better than uh, the last UI. So you see now we have these. So it works, you can see. But we have a couple of bugs, as you can see. Those UIs are not the correct size, right? So you have to fix that. But also we have some other issues as well. So we want those enemies to spawn a little bit faster here. So the demon, we want it much faster. And the speed is too big also. The speed of this way too big. Move speed. Yeah, we should try like 1 or something. 1. And this one maybe like 2.5. And this one also 1. What else? Yes, we have a problem with the UI. So let's compare these two and see why is that UI bigger. I really don't know why it is bigger. And also, why is this collider so big here? Why is this, let me see. Yeah, why is this so big? Used to be like this. Don't know why it was so big. Alright, so let's put a chicken here and compare these two. We need to click on the damage text. This one. Yeah, I think it is a issue. This one. You see, it has the same size, but this is twice as big. Actually 2.5. So we need to divide that size here by 2 point. I believe. I'm not sure. I think we have to divide it here. We test that. So we have to divide it by 2.5, and this one as well, divided by 2.5. So let's test and see if that works. Let me delete these two from the scene. Because the text being a child of the object, it scales with the parent scale, so we don't want that. Let's see. Is that correct? Let me see that. It is correct, but now it is in the incorrect position. So let's see why is that so badly positioned. Let me put it here. Okay. Now for the blue bug, we need to do the same. You see, it has a 3.75 scale, not 1. So we have to divide the text by by that value here, 3.75. So we divide by 3.75 divided by 3.75, and then we have to reposition it. Right. Okay, let's play that scene again and see if now it is correct. So let's put some towers here also. All right, now it's good, but it seems to me that yeah, that you see that damage text is not correct. It seems to me. For yeah, it is not correctly placed for the other ones. So the demon displays that damage text correctly, but this one does not. So let's compare and see. This one, where is it? I see. Okay, I see. So I have to place it the same. So not that high, somewhere around here. Also the same for the blue bug. Oh, this one is much worse. Okay, so like this, right above. All right. Do you guys want to add some sounds, or should I continue with the spawn, the enemy spawn? Please let me know in this chat above the voice chat. So whatever you guys want to do now, we can either add sounds or continue the logic. Lemon, are you here, Lemon? Oh well. Let's see what we can add here. I'm not sure. Uh, guess we have to search. Let me see. There is a website for free sounds, free sound effect. This one, I believe it is. Yeah, this one is very nice for free sounds. So we want the poof sound. And also, let me check my memory 1 second, because yeah, I do have free space for these recordings. These recordings take a lot of free space. Let's see how this one sounds. Nope, not that one. Poof. I like this one here. Hear that? Cloud puff. Magic. Don't know. This one is nice, quite nice. Hmm. I don't know. I guess we can start with some background music actually. That would be better. Yeah, let's start with some background music first. We'll try to import some music from the assets. Also, we have to go to the package manager, which has all the assets that we saved from the Unity Assets store. And we have to search for music. I'm pretty sure I have some background music. Let's use this one, lo-fi chill out music. All right. Are you guys okay? I see that we don't type anything. So okay. So let's set some background music, maybe some sound effects if we can find some, and I think we'll take a break after that. And also, one thing that I must mention is we'll after this project we'll try to make something 3D in the future. Takes a while to download this because these are long files. They are background music. As you can see here, they are 2 minutes, so minutes each. So that's why it takes so much. So let's see. We have to find one that is good for this game. Nope, not that one. Nope. Why is this so loud? Yeah, I need something. Okay, this one is okay. All right, let's change. Let's put a symbol here so we know we like this one. All right. Let's see. We'll select some that we like and then we'll compare them. Nope, not that one. That one is okay, but I don't like it too much. Nope. I don't know, they sound a little bit we might have to download more. So I was thinking maybe we should have two background musics, one for the boss and one for the wave. Okay, so all of these are bad. This is the only one that I like. I don't know. To be completely honest, I don't like this one either that much. So let's see what can we find here. Okay, we'll try more, I guess. All right, let's download this. Pirate music, sound, battle music, theme music for games. We'll download a couple more. This one and let's try the free music tracks. And I don't know why it is open here. Okay. Wow, this one will take a while to download. Actually, number of files 9. Okay, maybe epic boss fight loop. That could be good. Okay. But meanwhile, while this downloads, let's look for some sound effects here. I like this poof effect here. Let's take this one. How do I do this? Let's see. I have to log in. All right. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Maybe I have it somewhere. I must have this somewhere. Okay, let's try some sound effects. Yeah, that lo-fi music, I don't know about that one, to be honest. Also, these are very big files. Okay, let's try free assets. We need some sound effects. Alright. Maybe we can find some. Where can I see what these sound like? I want to know how these sound like. Yeah. So these are some of them. Hmm. I don't know. I guess I'll do that in. I will prepare those for the next time. Now let's just use some. Let's just add some background music and maybe continue the logic for the game. And then uh, we'll take a break. Sorry for making you wait. This is a big file and it takes a while to download. It's also from the Unity Asset Store, so it's slow download speed. Uh, Background music is easy to implement, sound effects are a little bit harder. Okay, download. Now we have to import it to our project. So import. So import that. That lo-fi music was very disappointing. From like 20 tracks, I couldn't find one. Yeah, I recommend also the Udemy courses for Unity. Uh, they're pretty good. Also, they are made by professionals, not hobbyists like me. Let's see. Uh, Here, music tracks. Time to see which one we like. Yeah, this one is nice. But let's see all of them and then we can make a decision. Nope, this one, this one, this one, no. This one is okay, so let's add, or actually, I'll just remember which one. This one is also nice. Alright. Also, this one is also nice. Nope, this one, no. Yeah, that, I don't know about that one. This one is nice, but I don't know if it's good for our game. It fits, I don't know if it fits the game. Okay, so let's see from the ones that we like. Nope. Mm. Huh. I don't know, man. These are all uh, I don't know. Maybe we, let me see, we have one more here to test. Let's test this one, maybe. Nope. Yeah, so one of these. Oh, let's go over them one more time. Nope, that, I guess this one is nice. This one here. The lower volume. Let's use this for now. Yeah. I'll move that to audio here. Alright. Also, let's create here some prefabs. Uh, background. Or, yeah, background music. So for the background music, it's very simple. We just create object like this. We call it background music waves. So it is for only for the wave. We set this with the audio source. We have to add the clip here. We want this to be 2D. It is 2D. Also, let's see that camera. Where is that camera? It is in the center. Okay, so we'll just increase the size of this like this. And now we can save it here in the background music folder. And now when we press play, we should have the background music here. All right. Let's see. Yep, we do have the music. All right. Okay. Guys, I will take a break right now, and we'll continue a little bit later. Okay. So see you guys in a couple of hours.